Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jess here, and I am going to be talking to you on all things Pinterest board making. Now, I apologize. I am in sweats right now. It is March 2020 as I record this, and all of us are required to self-quarantine and stay in our homes. So, I wanted to do a video today on something that I know that I can do inside the house. So today I'm going to be talking to you on Pinterest board making. I know that before I've talked in previous videos about talking to your fiance about the budget and envisioning your wedding, and so in this video we're going to be talking about how to envision your wedding using Pinterest. Before I get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. That way each time I upload a new video you'll be one of the first to view it on all things event planning. As a pro tip, in the event industry, Pinterest is actually a love-hate relationship, and the reason for that is because of all the inspirational photos that are on Pinterest can sometimes be misleading. Brides always see these amazing photos, and of course we want to give you the wedding of your dreams, but it also depends on your budget. So when we're creating our vision board on what you want for your wedding, know that when you talk to your florist, you talk to your wedding planner, you talk to any vendors, share the Pinterest board that you're going to make with them and let them know, hey, this is what my budget is. I love this type of floral. Can it work within my budget? That way you know that you can somehow meet in the middle instead of being thoroughly disappointed just in case it might not fit. And if it fits for your budget, then that's amazing. But I do know that in the wedding industry, sometimes brides get a little misled with the photos that are on Pinterest because there are a ton of amazing photos on there, but like I said, it doesn't exactly always fit within certain people's budgets, and that totally depends on yours. Okay, so if you haven't already, make sure to download Pinterest. You can go on your app store and then search Pinterest, Pinterest. Most people know about it and what it is, but for those of you who don't know what Pinterest is, it's basically like a virtual vision board. You can find so many things on home decor design, DIY, recipes, and a ton of wedding photos. So if you're not even sure where to begin, then looking at Pinterest photos and everything kind of will give you a better idea on what you like and what you don't like about your wedding. So now that you've opened Pinterest, what you want to do is you want to go into the search part. So I'm going to show you that on the screen. You're going to type in something like, what's a theme that we can choose? We can do a boho themed wedding. What? You'll see so many pictures, right? And maybe you're like, oh my gosh, like this invitation is so cute. You can press save and then you can actually make a board. So I'm going to show you how to make a board. You choose create board and then you add a name, and the name could be something like wedding 2020, or you can say like your name and your fiance's name with like the date, 8/20/2020, something like that. You can choose whatever you want for it. You can also choose to have your board secret or public. It's totally up to you though. After you select the name of your board, you're going to go ahead and select create. Okay, and then you're just going to go and look on other pictures of anything that fits your fancy, and then put it to your board basically. So let's say I looked at an invitation, I love that. Ooh, this looks really good. Saving it, putting it to there. You can even scroll down from the actual photo that you saw and it will give you related pins. This is really cute. Clicking that. Let's see, something different than just the table escape. Ooh, I love this dress. You can, like, it's a cute dress or something. Oh, this is not working. Okay, just disregard that. You like this pampas grass, click there. Or you like this bouquet, like, this is amazing, click it. Okay, so let's pretend that you have a ton of photos already saved and in your boards. So you're gonna go to your board section and you're gonna see a ton of photos there. So to organize it, you can also do sections on your Pinterest board. And these sections can be, every single detail of your wedding, or it could even be like everything what's happening in the ceremony, everything that's happening in the reception, all of that. And it totally depends on you. As a side note, you can also collaborate with other people. So let's say you want your fiance to be involved, or maybe your maid of honor, somebody that you want to have a say in, the style, or like, hey, what do you think of this, or something like that. You can actually click to your name and you can invite people, or you can click it and you can even edit the board, and you can add what they call a collaborator. You click this and press add, and then it will have all of your friends that are on Pinterest as well that you can add to it, or you can actually just send them a link, but it's totally up to you. Next, to organize everything in a category such as like the dress, the floral, the tabletop decor, and all that stuff, there is a plus sign right here where I'm going to click it. It's to the right, and it's going to say create pin or section. You're going to press section, and then you can add a name. So let's say it's going to be floral. Click next, and you're going to select the picture that you want in that section. So I love the floral of this picture and this picture. Done. Okay, so I think you pretty much understand how to make your Pinterest sections, but ideally your Pinterest sections are going to look something like this. I have had this board pretty much as long as I can remember having a Pinterest, and this one has all of the inspiration of things that I would like for my wedding when I get married one day. And so it's called Mr. and Miss, and Mr. and Mrs. Yeah, that's right. And here you'll see that I have everything to the T of like what I want for the ceremony, the invitations, cocktail hour, the dress, photography, hair and makeup, what I'd like for my ring, honeymoon, groomsmen, bridesmaids, venue, decorations, sentimental items, cake, colors, flowers, miscellaneous items, flower girl, ring bearer, bridal shower gifts, wedding favors, you name it. I've thought of it, and although your board doesn't have to be, as precise as mine, but if you're anything like me, I've dreamt about my wedding day since I was a little girl, and although all these pictures don't exactly make sense, I have just, everything aligned as far as like, what I like, and then ultimately whenever I make that decision in the future, then I'll finalize them. But I love having something that's really, really organized. So if it's like, oh my gosh, like I saw this cute dress that I really, really want to like look at, then I can go back into my Pinterest board, go directly to dresses, and then it will have it saved there. So that's an example of something that you can do. Or if you just want it to be simple, again, you can organize it how simple you want it to be. After you've done all of the Pinterest board and sections and all of that stuff, and you feel like you've kind of got it down, you can actually organize all those sections from alphabetical order, or if you want a different way, you can also customize it too. But you can definitely do it on the desktop version more than the mobile version. It's a lot more easily accessible, in my opinion. When you are done with your Pinterest board, such as like your wedding day, the day after, you can actually archive that board too. That way, when you are done with your wedding and you don't really have any interest of seeing any more photos related to like, design and a dress or something like that, archive them. That way you're not deleting the whole board, but it removes you from notifications and recommendations for any future pins. Now, as always, guys, I really hope that this video gave you an amazing insight on how to organize your Pinterest board and how you can ultimately envision what you'd want for your wedding day. Also note that when you organize your board, this will actually help out your vendors or anyone that you send the link to on what your inspiration is. For example, if you're sending your florist pictures on what you want for your wedding day, and if it's doable, then she can easily go to the link and it says floral, she'll tap into the floral section and only see photos that you want related to floral. So it easily helps out everybody in this whole process, and I really hope that, again, this video helped you out as well. If you loved it, please make sure to like it, subscribe, comment below. I'd love to know what other videos and content I could pour out there in the future. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.